move up.
Tracy Lawrence on Big Country 99. Happy Friday to you. Tracy Lawrence. By the way, Tracy Lawrence be on Saturday night. Honky Tonkin' with Tracy Lawrence from 6 to 9. Good show.
Yeah.
We enjoy it. We've enjoyed it around the camper and the campfire several times. And so if you're out there and about on a Saturday night, you want to tune in and catch Tracy Lawrence. He has a show every Saturday night right here on Big Country 99. So tune in and catch it at 6 p.m. We're in Mountain Grove. We just had the Hoop Queen ceremony. As we got all that taken care of before the game. Gainesville comes into this one against the Mountain Grove Panthers. And Gainesville, I believe, a 5-loss team on the season. Just had a big win. Coach Openshaw kind of talked about that this morning in the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Mountain Grove Pharmacy and the Family Pharmacy, trying to really figure out this Gainesville team. Huge win last night over Sparta.
Oh, wow.
And, and
that's
this
big.
Same team, and no disrespect towards Ava or anything, but, so I don't mean it like the same team was beat by Ava, a team we'll see here in the SCA that I think has had some inconsistencies. So you're looking at this team thinking, which version are we gonna get tonight? Because we know that's a good Sparta team. We've seen them.
Yeah.
Seen them back in the Stratford tournament.
Yeah, the Lafferty kid really lit it up along with the Ghost, as they call him, the guard for Sparta. He's so fast it's hard to guard him, and then that just opens Lafferty up for whatever he wants to do.
Absolutely. So this is a team that was able to get if you want to help her, Moose, this is a team that was able to get a win over Sparta last night. I think that was a 55-52 final. And, we'll see what version we get here tonight. These Mountain Grove Panthers, really, we haven't got to play very much here lately, it seems like. We've had these snow breaks and delays. And, of course, last time we were with them and down there at Thayer, and what was an ugly game against a really good team.
Yeah.
Thayer is a really good team. They have a couple of the best players in the entire area, and a lot of fun to go watch. If you have an opportunity to go watch that team, do so if you just like high school basketball.
Yeah, just make sure they're not playing against your team.
Yeah, it's not as much fun then, but they just a really good team. They got a good thing going there in Thayer, and the Burns and Harrington kid, the Pitts kid, they were all a lot of fun to watch there. But our boys struggled in that one, and I think Coach expected more in that. You want your boys to show up and compete, and there's some things there he's seen that he didn't necessarily like, and he's talked about, hey, if we don't do better than that, we're going to start taking advantage of some youth, and finding kids that are ready to just get out here and get after it. So we've got a senior-led team here. There's several seniors on this team, so you don't want to see him have any give to him, and hopefully he's able to get that fight back out of him here tonight against the Gainesville Bulldogs coming to town.
Yeah, like you said, it all depends on who shows up with Gainesville as to what kind of night it's going to go, and hopefully we'll see the best. Like you said, I'd like to see another 20-plus point night out of Bradley Henry. You'd like to see another 20-plus point night out of Brylan Mayberry. You'd like to see everybody get in there and contribute and do the things that we've seen them do this season and put it all back together again.
Yeah, I was looking at the starting lineup here for the Bulldogs. They'll start Harmon Johns as well as McGee, Leaker, Kiger, and Hamilton getting the starting five there for the Gainesville Bulldogs. Starting lineups brought to you by your friends at Town & Country Insurance right here in Mountain Grove. We are going to break away for a short commercial break. Say thank you to some sponsors for making the broadcast possible. And also, by the way, this game is on YouTube. I'm sure Matt's got it up over there at Mateo's. Does Austin have it up over
I believe so. I will get confirmation.
But, I think A Squared Brewing Company will have it up as well. So if you're out there and about and you're not going to make it over, get on out, get you something to eat, enjoy it on the big screen at A Squared Brewing Company or Mateo's right there on the square. We'll be back with Mountain Grove Panther basketball. You're listening to it right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther basketball on your home of Panther sports. Big Country 99 as the Mountain Grove Panthers have the starting lineups up for us. See what we've got here tonight. Looks like Brylan Mayberry getting the start, as well as Gatlin Keeling, Bradley Henry, Sam Peterson, and Carson Allen. The starting five in this one to go up against Gainesville. And then, of course, already went over this for the Bulldogs. Yeah, they've substituted Sam in for Peyton, it looked like, in tonight's lineup. And then for the Gainesville Bulldogs, they'll go Johns, McGee, Leaker, Kiger, and Hamilton as their starting five. A team that is going to start 3 seniors, a junior, and a sophomore for the Gainesville Bulldogs. Again, starting lineups brought to you by your friends at Town & Country Insurance right here in Mountain Grove. Couple reminders for you. This is on YouTube. You can find the link through our Facebook page, facebook.com/MG Panther Sports, if you need to track it down that way, or you just go over to YouTube.
Yep.
Search Mountain Grove Athletics. Is that right?
Mountain Grove
Panther Athletics. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mountain Grove Panther Athletics on the YouTube page. Go on over and then subscribe to that page. That will be where we're sending all the content to moving forward. So get on over, check it out. And, of course, if you're out there out and about and you're looking for dinner and want to catch the game on the big screen, it is up and going at Mateo's right there on the square. Matt and the team will get you all fixed up.
Smash Burgers.
Smash Burgers.
Smash Burgers. And I guess they got some pulled pork going on over at A Squared.
A Squared Brewing Company with the pulled pork. Get on over there, check it out. We're going to break away national anthem here, and then we'll be back with tip-off as we send it back. You're listening to Mountain Grove Panther basketball on your home of Panther sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball in your home of Panther sports, Big Country 99. We have a violation on the tip. Ball's going to start off going to the Gainesville Bulldogs. We get underway here. Sets up. Johns looks to the far side. Finds Hamilton. Looks to the near side. Now look to go baseline. Kicks it out. Pulls up on a three. Misses that one. Rebound tipped around. Comes around to Mayberry. Mayberry pushing up the floor. Has it taken away. Tipped away. Comes away to Gatlin Keeling. Kicks it out to Sam Peterson. Peterson Over to Bradley Henry on the far side, working from midcourt. Henry starts work towards the top of the key. Just underway in this one, no score. Henry pulls up on a three. Shot is up, a little short. Rebound tipped out. Who's going to come away with it? As the Bulldogs come away with it, 25. Leaker brings it up. Leaker sets up from the near side, looks to the other side. Far side corner to Johns. Out to the top. Hamilton pulls the trigger on a three. Shot is up, in and out, won't go. Rebound comes away to Brylan Mayberry. As Mayberry brings it back the other way, crosses midcourt, trying to look underneath. This one tipped out. He had Sam Peterson down there. He was trying to find him. Ball stays with the Panthers as Brylan Mayberry goes over to inbound on the baseline. Just underway, no score in this one. Gainesville Bulldogs in town. We're over here at the arena tonight. Goes to Henry. Henry looks to his right, finds Gatlin Keeling. Keeling out to Brylan Mayberry at the top of the key. Near side to Carson Allen, back to Mayberry. Mayberry looking to slice through traffic. Goes to the hole and fouled on his way in. Shot's no good, but 2 free throws on the way for Brylan Mayberry.
It's one of those things that he's really good at, slicing through the lane, causing people to foul.
Saying Coach Heiler made his way through, said hi. Good to see Coach around.
Been a minute.
Enjoying the retired life.
I guess.
Free throws up and good.
That's what they say, right?
Yep. Sets up for the second one as Brylan gives the Panthers the lead. Brylan sets up, free throws up, a little long, but gets the bounce on it. It is good. Panthers lead it 2-0. Put some pressure on. So they look to bring it up. Goes to Leaker. Leaker finds Johns. Johns brings it up the floor. Johns crosses midcourt with it, hands it off to McGee. McGee working from midcourt, looks to the top to Hamilton. Hamilton to the near side to Leaker. Back out to the top to Johns. Johns through traffic, kicks it out to the corner, but called for a travel before the shot. Like 23 had the shot, McGee.
Henry will bring it up for the Panthers.
Henry crosses midcourt with it. Panthers set up the offense. Works the near side. Henry drives in. Goes the whole layup up, won't go. This one tipped out and will be recovered there by the Gainesville Bulldogs. Gets it into Johns. Johns brings it up. Johns to the far side, looks to the corner, pulls up on a three. That one's short. Rebound comes away to Sam Peterson, goes back to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry brings it up the floor. Mayberry crosses midcourt, starts in, drives to the hole, layup up, won't go, gets his own rebound as he takes it away from Hamilton. Trying to dump it off underneath to Gatlin Keeling. They're going to say last touch by the Panthers as it goes out.
Over a minute in this game, no points for the Panthers yet.
2.
Oh, I'm sorry, flip that.
Gainesville.
Yeah, Gainesville doesn't have to. I looked at the scoreboard backwards.
Johns brings it up the floor, crosses midcourt. Johns goes to the far side, looks over to Hamilton in the far side corner, now trying to go in underneath. This one tipped around. They're going to have a foul called. I think this is going to be on Carson.
Looks like it.
And, yep, put it on 30. So Carson with his first foul, first team foul for the Panthers with 5:39 left here in the first. Gets it into Johns for Gainesville. Works from midcourt. Works up, kicks it out, finds Leaker. Leaker to his left, trying to get around some contact. Goes to Hamilton in the near side corner. Now to McGee. Pulls back. That's Kiger. Now out to McGee. McGee back into Kiger. Kiger starts in. Now kicks it out. Open look at three for Johns, and good as he gives them a lead.
Wow.
To the other side with Henry near side to Sam Peterson, out to Brylan Mayberry. To the far side to Gatlin Keeling. Keeling works to his right, goes out to Sam. Sam feeds it in underneath, goes to Carson Allen. Allen looks to get it out, finds Bradley Henry on the near side. He loads up a three to answer back, leaves that one a little short. Rebound comes away to Johns for Gainesville. Johns brings it up the floor. Panthers trail it by 1 with 4:52 left in the first. Far side, corner, three, up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry's doing well on the boards, by the way. Drives in, dumps it off, finds Gatlin, and there's the Panthers with a 1-point lead as Gatlin makes them pay. 4-3 the score here. It's a 1-point lead. Looks to get it up the floor. Finds 25 Leaker. Dumps it in underneath to Hamilton. Hamilton goes to the hole, layup up and in. Back out to a 1-point lead here for Gainesville as Brylan Mayberry brings it up the floor. Shannon looks like set to check in. Keeling kicks it out, finds Peterson. Peterson for three, a little long. Big bounce off the rim. Rebound comes away to Johns for Gainesville. As Johns pulls it in, brings it back the other way. Panthers trail by 1, 4:08 left in the first. Johns to his right, looks outside. 3 up and 3 down.
Man.
As that one is Easton McGee, a senior for Gainesville. Gets that one to go. The other side, Henry will be fouled. That's going to be called on 33. That's Kiger.
.354 left here in the first.
Shannon set to check in, trying to see who's going to come out. Carson Allen to check out as Shannon checks in.
Go small.
Brylan Mayberry looks to get this one in here for the Panthers. Foul was on the floor. First one called on Kiger, by the way. Second team foul for Gainesville. Gets it into Shannon. Shannon works to his left. Looks to get it out. Goes to Bradley Henry. Henry through traffic and will be fouled on the floor. Is that going to be number 2 on Kiger? Did he go back-to-back there? I think so.
33.
It is.
Back-to-back fouls.
3 team fouls now for Gainesville as Mayberry looks to get it in. Goes to Peterson. Peterson goes the whole shot up. Shot is good for Sam Peterson. He gives the Panthers, cuts it to a 2-point deficit as he adds 2. Johns to the other side. Johns looks to dump it off underneath. Shot is up and in. That's like an alley-oop layup.
It's like a ping pong rally is what we're watching right now.
Kiger, by the way. Mayberry called for the travel on his way in.
Down to 3:23 left here in the first. 10-6 your score.
Couple check it in here. Number 10, Donnelly. Which one was the other one? 21, Luna?
Yep.
So Donnelly and Luna check in. Looks to get it in, finds Johns. Johns looks to bring it up the floor here for Gainesville. Has Peyton Shannon in front of him. Goes to the near side, nearly lost it. Peyton trying to poke that thing out. Johns works from the top, near side. Finds Donnelly. Donnelly looks back over to Johns. Johns on the near side corner, out to the top now. Goes to McGee. McGee through traffic. Little floater up, won't go. Gets his own rebound. Now trying to kick it back in. Shot is up on the putback, up and won't go. Ball last touch by Hamilton as it goes out. Ball goes back to the Panthers.
Lots of second opportunities down there.
Looks to bring it back the other way. Bradley Henry crosses midcourt. Is Henry, he's still scoreless so far here in the first. Henry, little spin through traffic, loses the handle on the ball. Comes away to Gainesville to the other side for Donnelly. Donnelly finds Johns. Johns works from outside. Far side corner has Shannon in front of him. Works towards the top of the key. Looks to go out towards midcourt to McGee. Able to get it out to McGee on the near side. McGee slices it in, kicks it to the near side corner to Donnelly for 3. Shot up, won't go. This one tipped out, comes away to Hamilton, who gets the putback. Out to a 6-point lead here for the Gainesville Bulldogs in the first with 2:14 left in the first. Henry brings it up, goes to the far side, finds Shannon. Now over to Gatlin Keeling. Keeling looks to work to the baseline. That's a foul call.
Offensive.
Who are they putting that on?
They're going to put it on Keeling, I think.
Did they? No, they put it on Sam Peterson.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You got it.
Brody Emery checks in, and Trace DeVries in as well for the Panthers.
12-6 the score.
Brings it up the floor. Donnelly crosses midcourt, looks to the near side, goes to McGee. McGee looks to the near side corner, puts up a 3. Shot is up, shot is good, and that's Hedrick. Now, freshman shoots the corner 3, and they're out to a 9-point lead for Gainesville. Panthers struggling on the offensive side. Mayberry looks to drive in, goes through traffic, and he'll be fouled on the floor. Score here 15-6, 1:37 left in the first. That's going to be the first one called on Donnelly, the sophomore guard. Mayberry looks to get this one in. Gets it into Sam Peterson, out to Peyton Shannon. Shannon works to his right, looks back out, finds Mayberry. Mayberry looked at a 3, goes to his right instead. Trying to drive into some traffic, has a foul called on the floor. And 2 free throws on the way as that will take us into the bonus with 1:28 left here in the first.
Seems like we're doing a really good job on the defensive end, getting boards, but not on the offensive side.
Yeah, and they've they've hit some outside shooting on the other end
as well.
First one's up and no good for Brylan Mayberry.
There's more than 1-3. Yeah, they're in that little flurry that just kind of separated the score there.
1:28 left here in the first, trailing by 9 with Brylan Mayberry at the free throw line. Just missed his first, setting up for his second. On the floor right now for the Panthers, we've got Trace DeVries, Sam Peterson, Brylan Mayberry, Brody Emery, and Peyton Shannon. So get this one in. Brylan made his second free throw, cuts to an 8-point ball game. McGee brings it up the floor, looks at the far side to Hamilton. Hamilton looks out, top of the key. 3 is up, 3 is down, and somebody better get a hand in the freshman's face as Hedrick makes another, and now the Panthers trail by 11. 1:14 left in the first. As they take timeout, we'll take timeout as well. Send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 1:10 left here in the first, trailing by 11 now. Emery brings it up, goes to Peterson. Peterson works from the near side out to Brylan Mayberry. He loads up a 3. Shot is up, shot is good, nothing but net. But takes it back to an 8-point ball game. Hey, the freshman Hedrick has stepped in, knocked down 2 threes, by the way, for Gainesville in this one. Just get him to pick up his dribble on this side of the court, and that's a charge going to be called on McGee.
He's lucky that all he got was the charge and not the intentional. And I think that's what they're talking about in the middle of the court right now. Because you deliberately drop the shoulder and give him the shove. That's an intentional foul. Waiting on the call. Yes, they are going to get it, it looks like.
So Brylan Mayberry looks to inbound this one for the Panthers. First one called to McGee, by the way. Gets it into Brody Emery. Emery works from midcourt. Emery works to the near side. Picks up his dribble, looks out, finds Shannon. Shannon works to his right, hands this off to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry from out at the volleyball line, down to 35 seconds left in the first. Panthers trail it by 8, score 18-10. Holding on to it.
He's going to make him come out there and challenge him.
Works from the far side, gets around a little contact from McGee, goes to the hole, shot up off the glass and in. Makes it a 6-point ball game. Down to 15 seconds left here in the first. Scores 18-12. To the far side, left him wide open on the other end. Goes up, misses the shot though, and enough time the Panthers can get one off. Brylan to the other side. Brylan dumps it off to Sam Peterson, who finishes at the rim. As time expires, Panthers cut it to a 4-point game. Score here 18-14 as we end the first. We head to the second. You are listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Panthers trail as we go to the second. Score here is 18-14. Gainesville with a 4-point lead. Brylan Mayberry played a really good first. He had 8 points here in the first, several rebounds and a couple nice assists. That one to Sam Peterson. Had another nice one that he dumped off to Gatlin Keeling underneath the rim. So was impressed by the start from Brylan Mayberry.
Oh, I love Matt Brown. He sends me the weirdest text messages.
What's Matt up to? Making smash burgers?
It says, "We wired and live. Bring it home, cuz." That's what it says. I promise. You would see him and be like, he didn't say that.
Yeah.
But I promise you.
Brylan picks it up, trying to dump it off to Bradley Henry, and they're saying last touch by Gainesville. Ball's going to stay here with the Panthers as they're saying that was tipped out. Official underneath the rim was about to give that to Gainesville. Another one came in and said, hey, that's tipped. Brylan looks to get this in, floats it into Bradley Henry. Henry pulls up on a long two. Shot is up, in and out, won't go. Rebound comes away to Hamilton. Hamilton gets it out to Johns. Johns brings it up the floor for the Gainesville Bulldogs. Brings it up, looks to the far side, hands this off to McGee. McGee works out towards midcourt. McGee looks to the near side. Finds the freshman who's had a pretty good first there. Goes back over to Johns. Johns out to McGee. Looks to Hamilton. Hamilton working out in some space. Goes round one, goes to the baseline. Shot up, shot is good as Johns gets it to go. Back to a 6-point ball game. 7:10 left here in the first half. Panthers bring it up the other way. Shannon looks over to DeVries. DeVries works it over to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry out in space. Pulls up on a three. A little long on that one. This one comes away to the freshman. Went to Hamilton and back to Hedrick. Hedrick brings it up and across midcourt. Looks to the near side. McGee for three. A little short. Rebound comes away to Hamilton. Shot is up and in on the putback. That rebound kind of jumped on him. Looked like it came off his jaw. Came off the rim kind of hard and right in his face. He's able to go up and get the points for Gainesville. Panthers back to trailing by 8. Bradley Henry to the rim. Shot up, no good. Off the glass comes away to Hedrick. To the other side, Hedrick works from the far side. Kicks it out to Johns. Johns to his left. Gives a spin, looks to kick it out. Has McGee in space. McGee with Brylan now with him. Looks over to Hedrick. Hedrick goes baseline. Looks back out to McGee. Back over to Hedrick with space for three, and he's good again. He's 3 for 3 from outside.
You have to get out there and close out and put a hand out there. That's all you can do.
To the other side with Brylan Mayberry. Sam Peterson set to check back in. Shannon looks to answer back with three. Shot up, won't go. Bradley Henry with an offensive rebound. Drives back in. Shot up, won't go. Johns comes away with the rebound for Gainesville this time. Johns brings it back the other way. Crosses midcourt. 5:45 left in the first half. Score 25-14. Panthers trail. Hedrick shot up, misses this time. Brylan Mayberry comes away with the rebound. Brylan to the other side. Through the hole. Layup up, won't go. Carson Allen crashing in. Gets the board. Kicks it out to Henry. For three, good.
Good Lord. Did you see where he shot that from?
Yeah, maybe we get Bradley Henry going. That's what the offense needs. His first 3 points of the game come with 5:22 left here in the first half.
I think he was back around the volleyball line when he let that one go.
Panthers trail it by 8 as McGee brings it up the floor for Gainesville. Looks to the near side. Hedrick now to the corner on the near side to Johns. Kicks this out. Rolls around, finds Hamilton at the top. Hamilton to Johns. Johns nearly lost his dribble, able to recover. Works to his right, kicks it out to McGee at the top of the key. Under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Scored 25-17. Pulls up on a three, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Gainesville, and a blocking foul called here on the Panthers as Leaker went up to get the rebound.
Probably, I think DeVries is going to catch that one.
It's all right. He's got him to give.
Are we playing zone?
Looks like Unger checks in, Keeling checks in, Peterson checks in, Carson Allen, DeVries, and Brody Emery check out. Or was that? No, it wasn't Brody Emery. Peyton Shannon checked out. Emery was already on the bench. Unger's first action here. Looks inside. Goes to Hamilton. Hamilton shot up, won't go. Rebound. Two Panthers fighting each other for it and goes out of bounds. Like Henry and Brylan Mayberry both going up for the rebound.
25-17, the score, 4:43 left here in the half.
Panthers trail it. Gainesville with the ball, looks to get it in, goes to Hamilton on the far side, out to Johns. Johns to the top of the key, now driving in, looks to kick it out. Near side to McGee, now inside to Leaker. This one tipped, but comes away to Hedrick outside to Hamilton, loads up a three, shot is up, little long, rebound. He's going to come away with it. Hedrick comes away with it and gets the putback.
He had 3 or 4 opportunities.
The freshman now has 11 points here in the first half for Gainesville, and didn't start the game, by the way.
Oof.
11 points off the bench for Hedrick. Mayberry sets up from outside. Panthers trail it by 10. Looks in to Bradley Henry, outside to Gatlin Keeling. Over to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry through traffic. Little floater up. Won't go. Rebound comes away to Johns for Gainesville. Johns brings it back the other way. Goes around the back. Crosses midcourt. Through traffic. Trying to go the whole way with it. And he's going to be fouled. They're saying foul was on the floor.
We got to start getting some boards on that defensive side. You can't have 4 and 5 opportunities at it. 3:54 left here in the half. 27-17, 10-point ball game. Bulldogs lead. Bulldogs ball.
Looks to get this one in. That's McGee. Gets it into Hedrick. Hedrick from the near side has Brylan Mayberry in front of him. Gave Brylan a little shove there. Looks inside to Hamilton. Hamilton fakes out, now goes out. Leaker for three. Leaker is good at the top of the key. Was all by himself. 13-point ball game. Panthers trail it. They come back the other way with Bradley Henry. Looks out to Brylan Mayberry. Over to Gatlin Keeling. Keeling works from the top. Keeling sets it up, goes to Brylan. Brylan loads up a three. Shot is up. Shot is good. Brylan Mayberry. He now has 11 points in this one. Hedrick brings it up the floor as he crosses midcourt with it. Down to 3:20 left here in the first half. Trailing by 10 for the Panthers. Score 30-20. Hedrick works to the far side. Goes to Leaker. Leaker looks out to Hamilton at the top of the key. Looks to the near side. Hedrick out to Johns now. Johns loads up a three. They give him space. Puts it up. Won't go. Sam Peterson with the rebound. Gets it back to Brylan Mayberry. To the other side now, Bradley Henry. Henry with a spin into some traffic. Called for the travel on that spin.
I was going to say just what we need, you know, one possession and then get back down to the other end and score. But
Luna checks in for Hamilton as Hamilton comes out. 2:57 left here in the first half, trailing by 10 for the Panthers. Gainesville looks to get this one in, goes to Johns. Johns bringing it up the floor, gets around Bradley Henry. Crosses over midcourt with it. 2 team fouls for the Panthers, still no team fouls for Gainesville here in the second. Looks out to Leaker. Leaker trying to get around Destin Unger. Looks in underneath to McGee. Wide open three here for Hedrick. Misses on this one. Rebound comes away to Luna. Luna looks to kick it out. Finds Johns. Now to McGee. Near side. Leaker for three. Good.
See, there's 3 and 4 white jerseys down there. I don't know how he's ending up with a rebound.
Coach O don't like it. He's going to take time. As he takes time, we'll take time as well. Panthers trail it by 13, score 33-20 with 2.5 minutes left in the first half. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. Panthers trailing by 13. Score here 33-20. As the Panthers come out of the timeout, Gatlin Keeling looks to get this in. On the floor for the Panthers will be Brylan Mayberry, Gatlin Keeling, Brody Emery, Bradley Henry, and Destin Unger. Mayberry brings it up the floor, goes to Brody Emery. Emery looks inside to Henry, goes to the hole, leaves that one short, gets the tip though as Henry's able to get that one to go. Trailing by 11 now as Henry's able to get 2 for the Panthers, down to 2:06 left here in the first half. Looks to the far side, finds Leaker. Leaker around some contact from Johns, his own teammate. Now trying to feed this in underneath, taken away by the quick hands of Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry to the other side. Mayberry had a little contact, jumps it off to Brody Emery. Floater off the right hand is up and good. Makes this a 9-point ball game. See if the Panthers can get a little run here before the half. Gets it in, now brings it up with Johns. Johns crosses midcourt. Brings it across, looks over to Hedrick. Hedrick works from outside, has Brody Emery in front of him. Now out to Johns. Johns into some traffic, looks to the near side. McGee for 3, leaves it short. Rebound comes away to Destin Unger. Unger gets it to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry to the other side. Mayberry brings it up. Pulls up, deep two, shot is up, shot is no good. I don't think he got any rim there. Looked like just backboard as it comes down. Ball goes to Johns. Dribbles it off his foot, but comes away to Luna. Far side to Hedrick. Hedrick looks in, not there. Now works out towards the top, finds Johns. Johns to his right, trying to get around Brody Emery. Now to the near side to Leaker. Outside to McGee. McGee finds Leaker wide open, steps in, didn't take the shot. Now McGee, he'll take the shot from the top of the key, bounce off the rim. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry brings it up the floor for the Panthers. Down to 45 seconds left here in the first half, trailing by 9. Mayberry kicks it out, finds Bradley Henry. Henry, got to get him going offensively. He only has 5 points in this first half. Over to Gatlin Keeling. Keeling working from outside. Finds Brylan Mayberry. Down to 30 seconds left in the first half. Score is 33-24. Panthers trail it. Out to Henry for three. No good. Little long and a foul called.
Going the other way.
Yeah, it's against the Panthers.
Sub
It's going to be the third team foul here for the Panthers. Brylan Mayberry is going to check out.
It's like, who else? Destin Unger's coming out as well.
That foul, by the way, was called on Destin.
Carson Allen checks in for him.
Gainesville gets this in as McGee inbounds to Johns. Johns brings it up the floor, playing for a final shot here in the first half. Down to 11 seconds, down to 10 seconds. Goes to McGee inside to Hamilton. Hamilton trying to kick it outside, nearly threw it away. Comes away to Leaker and then taken away. Panthers coming back the other way. Half-court shot. Just off the backboard is Bradley Henry trying to get some miracle points to end the first half. Panthers trail by 9. Score 33-24 as we head to the half. Halftime show brought to you by State Farm agent Stephen Gum as we send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports. Big Country 99 halftime show brought to you by State Farm agent Stephen Gum. Score here 33-24. Panthers trail it at the half. And leading scorer for the Panthers so far in this one, Brylan Mayberry with 11. The one we really need to get going is Bradley. He only has 5 here in the first half. Seems like he's left a lot short, which really I thought we might see on the other side after the game that Gainesville had to play last night with Sparta.
Yeah.
Typically you come back, you do a back-to-back against a team like that, maybe
Legs
a little
are a
out,
factor,
maybe the legs are not there. But these guys have shot pretty well from outside. The freshman has come off the bench with 11 points, and Hedrick McGee has done well. Leaker's knocked one down. Johns. So these guys have, and Hamilton's done a good job underneath. Early on, it seemed like the Panthers were winning on the boards, and now it seems like Gainesville's starting to get second and third opportunities at it. So got to find a way to do better. Defensive effort,
Seems like when we came
maybe
back
that
out,
was part of the plan. Maybe Coach O seen something in the tape and said, hey, let these guys sit outside and shoot. And because that's what we've done.
Well, they were playing zone.
Yeah, but we've allowed some space out there.
Right.
Seems like try not to give up everything underneath, and they forced some long jumpers in this one. And to Gainesville's credit, they've made a lot of them.
It did seem like when we came out of that time, last break there, when we came out of the break, they came back out in man, and they were able to push it and stop that outside shooting a little bit more, better.
Trailing by 9 in this one, really, it kind of felt like more coming into the half, but we had a couple decent little runs. One of them sparked there by Brylan Mayberry, ending the first as Panthers had trailed by like 11 for a little bit, and he was able to get a quick 5 and then come back to the other side and find Sam Peterson underneath the basket for an assist, and Sam able to finish there. And, so they had a little run there at the end of the first, and then getting to here as we went into halftime, had a little bit of a run, had a little something going, but still offensively not clicking. Defensively, haven't really been able to put the pressure on like we'd like to do.
Yeah, and you got to get the boards underneath the bucket on that side of the floor. You cannot allow second, third, and fourth opportunities. They are too good of shooters, and they're going to put it in. What's up, Coach?
Hey, there's Mr. Anderson rocking his Big Country 99 Panther T-shirt. I seen something that made me think of Mr. Anderson yesterday. It says, you know how old I am? We made ashtrays when we were in school. And it made me think about Mr. Anderson's art class all them years ago. So
I'm going to have to ask him about that when we get done here.
It wasn't an ashtray, but mine was the ugliest looking sculpture you've ever seen, and it's actually still around somewhere.
Oh, that's
I don't know.
bad.
It was like the original cat dog or something. It looks hideous.
I feel like we need to take a picture of it now and post it to the Facebook page so everybody can see.
Yeah. It's I don't know if that's a good idea, but we can. We actually come across it the other day. So all the way from back, I think that would have been like 7th grade art class with Mr. Anderson.
Wow.
Here at Mountain Grove Middle
Been doing
School.
it for a while.
Been a little bit. Yeah, that's that might age him a little bit. As we come out here, halftime show brought to you by State Farm agent Stephen Gum, who probably didn't want me to talk about art class, but Panthers trailing this one by 9. Score here at the half, 33-24. Leading score for the Panthers, again, Brylan Mayberry with 11. Other than that, not been a lot of scoring. Panthers only scored 24 here in the first half. See if we can get this offense going in the second half. We're going to break away, say thank you to some sponsors for making the broadcast possible. So we send it back here listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We head to the third. Panthers trailing by 9. Gainesville with the basketball. Leaker looks to get it in, goes to McGee. No, now to McGee, we have a backcourt violation, as Kiger was the one he went to. Went to 33, not 23, and then Kiger goes to McGee for backcourt. That was about as easy of a backcourt.
I think he's still looking around going, what happened?
Now they're talking it over.
I mean, the official on our side of the court here
Now we're going to have to go to instant replay.
And he was standing right there on the back or on the half court line.
Yeah. These guys so far tonight a couple times have got together on calls and sorted them out, though.
I
appreciate them wanting to make sure they get it right.
Yeah, I'd rather see that than just, nope, that's the call.
Henry goes over to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry from the far side. Looks in underneath, goes to Henry. Henry goes to the bucket. Shot up, won't go. Carson Allen gets tied up with him on the rebound for a jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it to the Panthers. Maybe the problem was there was a lid on the other bucket. Maybe we're going to the right side now. We've switched the way we're going. Gets it into Carson Allen. Allen goes out to Gatlin Keeling. Keeling looks to Brylan Mayberry, far side corner. Dumps it off, goes to Carson. Shot is up, shot is good as Carson gets his first points of the game. Makes this a 7-point ball game as the Gainesville Bulldogs bring it back the other way. Johns brings it up, works from the top of the key, runs into his own player, and a foul called. Get a push to Gatlin Keeling, push McGee into Johns. I think he did. So what did I do?
Gatlin Keeling called for the foul.
7:22 left here in the third. McGee looks to get this one in. Gets it into Johns. Johns will bring it up the floor. Crosses over midcourt and looks to McGee. Wasn't there. It's cut off by Gatlin Keeling. Now kicks it outside to the other side to Kiger. Now to Hamilton. Hamilton at the top of the key. Rolls it over. Passes it to Johns. Dumps it off underneath to Hamilton. Hamilton pulls it down low. Goes up. Shot is up. Shot is good off the glass. Panthers get it in here to Bradley Henry. Henry brings it up the floor. Looks to the other side. Goes to Brylan Mayberry. Back out to Henry. Near side to Sam Peterson. Now finds Keeling. Top of the key. Mayberry for three. A little long. Rebound. Tipped around and a push called here on the floor. They're going to put that on Hamilton? I believe so. And is that 35? I think it is Hamilton.
You are correct. 25.
Oh,
no.
25. I thought
he said 35 too.
So they put it on Leaker. Gets it into Henry here, who is blocked from behind. As McGee gets the block, comes away to Gainesville to the other side. Gives a spin. Johns backs it out, works from the top. Looks to the near side, goes to McGee. McGee pulls the trigger on a three. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry splits a couple defenders, comes to the other side. Gives a fake, goes to the hole. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Johns. Johns pulls it down. He's trying to clear it out. Gets it out to Hamilton. To the far side to Leaker. Leaker brings it up and across midcourt. Leaker from the far side. Works to his left, kicks it out. Far side corner now back over to Hamilton. Hamilton near side to Johns. Johns had some space. Steps in, kicks it out. Finds Leaker on the other side. Down to 6:04 left in the third. Panthers trail by 9. Has a lane, goes to the hole. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Carson Allen. Gets it to Bradley Henry. Henry brings it up the floor as Henry trying to take it the whole way. Floater off the right hand. Up and in. They get that young man going. We can score in a hurry.
7 on the night now.
Makes it a 7-point ball game as Gainesville brings it back the other way. Johns brings it up, crosses midcourt. Trying to spin around Brylan, and they're going to get Brylan on the foul. That's going to be number 2 on him. Number 2 on Brylan Mayberry. That's on the floor. Score here 35-28. Panthers trail it. 5:34 left in the third. Both girls and boys in tournaments next week.
Freshmen have a tournament tomorrow.
Freshmen playing, 2 games at Willow Springs tomorrow. Yep. And
turnover.
No, we got a foul here. He's trying to see who he put it on.
Oh, blocking foul. 33, his third.
And that's on Kiger. I think he tried to push off there. They called him on it. Mayberry brings it up the floor, crosses midcourt. I do want to give compliments to the student section from Wednesday night. It's pretty cool. Ben was down there trying to get the national anthem to work. Shot is up, shot is good here from Sam Peterson, by the way, off the right hand. Makes it a 5-point ball game, but we're here. He's struggling to get the national anthem going. Student section takes over, starts the national anthem. Crowd joins in with them, and we just get a live singing of the national anthem from the student section and the crowd. It was pretty neat to be a part of here on Wednesday. Then the girls went on to get a win.
Feel good
Hamilton
moment.
for three. Little short rebound. Comes away to Brylan Mayberry. He had to fight 2 defenders and a foul called. They're going to say a blocking foul called here on Johns. That's going to be number 2 on Johns.
2 team fouls apiece here.
Yeah, it was a pretty neat Wednesday, though. Thought that was cool.
Hey, as we wait for Carson to tie his shoe there, don't forget over at A Squared you can get pulled pork tacos,
Pulled pork.
pizza.
Oh, doing pulled pork pizza too?
Oh yeah, a couple of different options over there.
Man.
And the smash burgers at Mateo's.
Henry to the other side. Henry into some traffic. Layup up, won't go. Rebound comes away to McGee. McGee brings it back the other way for Gainesville. Looks to the other side. Goes to Leaker. Leaker drives in. Or no, that's Kiger off the left hand. Foul called. 2 free throws on the way for number 33, Nathan Kiger, a senior. Panthers trail by 5. Allen picks up his second foul. That's a third-team foul here in the third for the Panthers with 4:29 remaining in the third. Score here 35-30 as Kiger sets up for his first. First one's up. First one's no good. A little long. Big bounce off the rim. Sets up for his second.
I got to tell you, Rocky, something happened to me earlier today when we got here that made me a little depressed. Second shot up and no good. Rebound goes to Mount.
Bradley Henry comes away with it. Henry to the other side. Henry looks in underneath, trying to go to Gatlin. Keeling kicks it out, and we got a timeout called. Coach O takes time. As Coach O takes time, we're going to take time as well. Panthers trail by 5 with the ball, 4:21 left in the third. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Panthers trail by 5 with the basketball. Gatlin Keeling had 3 of them all around him there as he was trying to get that ball out. Coach O takes the timeout. Trying to take a look at the schedule here for the Panthers. They'll play Forsyth 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Looks out. Henry to Brylan. Brylan back to Henry. Henry works towards the top. Sets up, looks in, finds Carson Allen on the far side. Carson backs it out, looks over to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry working right in front of the Panther bench. Trying to feed it in underneath. This one tipped out. Last touch by Gainesville. There you go. So boys play right here in the Family Pharmacy Panther Classic. This goes into Henry, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Hamilton for Gainesville. Goes to Johns. Johns brings it up the floor. Johns into some traffic. Floater off the right hand is up and good. Gives them a 7-point lead. To the other side here for the Panthers. Little floater here off the right hand from Gatlin Keeling as he's able to answer back. Takes it back to a 5-point ball game. 3.5 minutes left in the third. Johns brings it up the floor here for the Gainesville Bulldogs. Crosses midcourt. Getting ready to check in Hedrick, and that's trouble. Spin move goes to the hole, leaves this one a little short, tips around, but comes away to Hamilton. Hamilton's put back up and won't go, but fouled, and Hamilton heads to the free throw line for Gainesville. Panthers trail by 5 as Hamilton goes to the free throw line. Looks like 2 Gainesville Bulldogs set to check in. Trace DeVries set to check in for the Panthers.
Yeah, good. Now I can tell you my depressing story.
Yeah.
So we got here earlier. I was over, in the concession stand line, of course. You know, you got to get you a little snackage before the game. And one of those little girls over there said, "How come you're not more like Brush?" And I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" She said,
that's good.
He's all crazy on the microphone.
I love it.
I'll make sure I tell him.
Yep. Free throws up and good on the second one. He missed on the first. Makes this a 6-point ball game as Bradley Henry brings it up the floor. Goes to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry works towards the top, looks near side, finds Trace DeVries. DeVries to his left, looks out to Sam Peterson. Peterson works out to his right, goes to Bradley Henry. Henry from the top of the key. Drives in, layup up, layup is in. Makes this a 4-point ball game. Can the Panthers fight back? Under 3 minutes to play here in the third. They've closed the gap a little bit.
So, Brush, if you didn't know, you're a funny guy, evidently.
Yep. Looks over to Leaker. Leaker out to Hamilton. Hamilton to the far side. Goes to McGee. McGee to his right. Now looks over to Hedrick. Hedrick works from outside. Picks it up. Looks outside. Finds McGee. McGee back over to Hedrick, who had some space on that far side corner. Back to McGee. Back to Hedrick. Pulls the trigger on a three. Shot is up. Shot is good. The kid can shoot. The kid can shoot. To the other side, Bradley Henry brings it up the floor. Looks to the near side to Sam Peterson. Out to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry works to his right. Dumps it off underneath. Finds Carson Allen. Good assist there. Good finish there by Carson Allen. Back to a 5-point ball game. 2:04 left here in the third. Score 41-36. Panthers trail it. McGee brings it up here for the Gainesville Bulldogs. Crosses over, goes to the far side, finds Hamilton. Hamilton looks out, top of the key, goes to McGee. McGee starts in, tries back out, has it taken away by Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry's one-on-one with him, goes to the hole, layup up. The layup is good. Makes it a 3-point ball game. Score here 41-38. Panthers trail it by 3. Man. It's the closest the game's been since early in the first.
This is just like the JV game.
Yeah, JV was trailing by 10, came back and won it. McGee brings it up the floor. A minute and a half left here in the third. 41-38 the score. Panthers with 14 fouls. Gainesville with 3. So Panthers commit another one that'll put them into the bonus. Looks inside. Taken away by Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry brings it up the floor. Goes to the hole. Shot is up. They're saying foul was on the floor. He wasn't going to give him a good look at that one.
I'll give 14 fouls for the Bulldogs now. So one more in there in the bonus as well. Or that would put Mountain Grove in the bonus.
Brylan looks to pass this one in here for the Panthers. Gets it in, goes to Henry. Henry shot up, no good. Rebound comes away to Hamilton, who falls down with it. Somehow gets that out to McGee. McGee brings it up to the other side for Gainesville. Works from the far side. Looks in underneath. Trying to back him down over to Hamilton. Hamilton now outside. Hedrick. Hedrick far side corner. Slicing to his right. That one nearly taken away, but comes away to Donnelly. Gets his own rebound. Stays with his shot. Now kicks it out top of the midcourt to McGee. He's going to hold on to it. Down to 37 seconds left in the third. It's a 3-point ball game. Panthers trail it. 41-38 the score.
Mayberry says, "You're going to come to me."
Down to 24, just holding on to it. Now down to 15, playing for the last shot of the third. Out to McGee. McGee to his right, goes to Donnelly. Donnelly pulls the trigger on a three, leaves that one a little short. Donnelly with his own rebound, kicks it out. Hedrick for 3, shot up, won't go, and Mayberry
Where's the foul?
With the rebound. Had some contact at the end of that rebound. No foul called. We head to the fourth. Panthers trail at 41-38. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Gainesville with the ball as they get this one in. Looks to the far side to McGee. Now trying to come across the floor. Comes away to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry able to take that one away. Trying to go underneath Sam Peterson. Peterson shot up and good. Panthers make this a 1-point game. 7:40 left in it. Score 41-40. Hedrick hands this off to Luna. Luna works it out to the top of the key. Looks to the far side, throws it away. And he had some heat on that.
Yep.
It hit the back of that chair and folded that chair up in half. Trying to get an idea what we have going on next week as well so we can pass along the info for you.
As Mayberry brings it up, crosses half court with it.
So he brings it across, works at the top of the key. Mayberry into some traffic, trying to give the Panthers a lead. Puts up a shot, won't go, but a foul called. That's going to put Brylan Mayberry at the free throw line. He could tie this one up with his next shot.
Mayberry at the line. Shot away.
Up
off
and
the back iron.
no good.
Off the back iron for the first one. 41-40 your score. Bulldogs lead with 7:17 left here in the fourth. Second shot away for Mayberry.
No good. So on tipped up, comes away to Hedrick. Mayberry misses on both. Opportunity to give the Panthers at least tie it up, maybe even a lead. Hedrick to the other side, pulls up. Jumper from about 12 feet out is no good. Rebound comes away to Carson Allen. Panthers bring it back the other way. Push it up the floor, goes to Gatlin Keeling. Baseline jumper for Gatlin. Shot rolls in and out. Carson Allen, rebound, put back, won't go, and then fouled on the putback. So he gets an offensive rebound, goes back up, and no good, but fouled. Carson Allen can tie it up right here. So the way it shakes out here for the girls, they will play Thursday. We'll have the boys game, or Tuesday. We'll have the boys game on. The girls win. They'll play Thursday. And then if they're to win that one, they'd play in a championship on Saturday. If the girls were to lose to Conway, which I think they'll be favored in that one, first one's up and no good, that would put them on the Friday side. But it looks possible that the boys and girls play Tuesday, Thursday, and the girls again on Saturday. Didn't look beyond Thursday for the boys, so I have to look at the rest of the tournament bracket. But for sure, back on with you with the boys on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. against Forsyth. Free throws up, free throws no good. Panthers just missed 4 free throws in a row. That's tough when you're trailing by 1. You miss 4 free throws in a row. Johns brings it up the floor. Looks out, finds McGee, now to the far side. Hedrick for 3, in and out, won't go. Carson Allen gets a rebound, pulls it back, goes to Bradley Henry. Henry to the other side. Henry drives in, dumps it off, goes to Gatlin Keeling, up and in! And Gatlin Keeling's heading to the free throw line. He could give the Panthers a 2-point lead right here. Lead by 1 now.
Nice concentration and effort there from Keeling to get it up and in.
Gatlin Keeling sets up at the free throw line for an and 1. Up and good. What's the whistle about?
Lane violation.
A lane violation on the Panthers. They've waved it off, so the free throw would have been good. Panthers lead it by 1. Gainesville with the ball here. Sorry, I got kids running behind us here. Johns brings it up. Works to the near side. Johns looks out to the far side to Hamilton. Hamilton dumps it off. Finds Leaker. Looks inside to McGee. McGee shot up off the glass is up and good. Panthers back to trailing by 1. Brylan Mayberry brings it up. Mayberry works from the top. Looks over to Bradley Henry. Fakes to the baseline. Now drives in on the baseline. Dumps it off to Carson Allen. Gets them up off their feet. Shot up. Won't go. Rebound comes away to Johns. Johns to the other side. Sam Peterson set to check in. Kicks it out. This one tipped up. Leaker comes away with it in the far side corner. Leaker works to his right. Panthers trail by 1. Score 43-42. Looks out to Hamilton. Hamilton to the other side to McGee. Back into Hamilton. Hamilton trying to back down. Kicks it out near side. Hedrick looked at a 3. Didn't pull the trigger. Pulls it down. Kicks it out to Leaker. Back to Hedrick. He'll pull the trigger this time. Shot is up. No good.
Hangs it in the rim.
Possession error will keep this with Gainesville.
I don't feel like that's right. If you shoot it and it gets stuck up there, that's
give it up.
And it's over. It's a turnover. But that's not how it goes.
5:26 left in this game. Panthers trail it by 1 to Gainesville. Looks in, gets it in near side, finds Leaker. Leaker looks out. Now to the far side, finds Johns. Johns to his right, trying to get around Bradley Henry. Now works to the far side. Has an open lane. Shot is up, shot is good.
He is a post player, that is for sure.
To the other side, and a foul called. Is that going to be on Leaker, number 33? If so, it's going to be 4 on him.
It's got to be.
Or Kiger, sorry.
Kiger.
So that's 4 on
four
Kiger.
On Kiger, yeah.
Bradley Henry brings it up. Trailing by 3 now. Henry looks out to Sam Peterson. Peterson works to his right. Top of the key. Puts up a 3 to tie it up. Up and won't go. Left that one short. Bradley Henry takes it back away. Misses underneath. Gets it again. Dumps it off to Gatlin Keeling, who will be fouled on the putback. Shot is good, and one coming for Gatlin Keeling. Keeling now with 8 points in this game.
And puts us in the bonus.
So that's number 3 on Johns, by the way. It's the only real foul trouble is you have Kiger with 4, Johns with 3. Everybody else in pretty good shape for Gainesville. Panthers, Peterson's got 3, but really nobody else in any foul trouble. Gatlin Keeling's free throw on the end one is up and good. We're all tied up at 45. 45 all with 4:45 left in the game. Destin Unger into the game. Who went to the bench?
Shannon.
So on the floor right now is Sam Peterson, Destin Unger, Bradley Henry, Gatlin Keeling, and Brylan Mayberry. Johns works to the near side. Johns had some space, looks over to Hamilton instead. Now to Leaker. Or excuse me, that's Kiger. Far side to McGee. McGee works to his right, looks back to his left, drives in, kicks it over, finds Kiger. Kiger has Unger on him, goes in, floater off the left hand is up and good. Kiger looks like a pretty good athlete. To the other side goes to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry works from outside. Works towards the top. 4 minutes left in the game, trailing by 2. That's Peterson across far side, goes to Bradley Henry. Henry drives in, layup up, layup is good. And we're tied up at 47. Bradley Henry now goes into double digits. He has 11 points in this one. Johns brings it up the floor with 3:45 left in the game. We're tied up at 47. 5 team fouls for Gainesville here in the fourth already. Johns to the far side, looks out, kicks it outside. That's Leaker. Leaker looks to his right, looks to his left, trying to go in underneath, and a foul will be called here on Sam Peterson. And that's going to be number 4 on him.
First team foul.
Fouls on the floor, 4th for Sam. Carson Allen checks in, Destin Unger checks out. Trying to get Carson a breather there. Thought he was playing really well. Gets it in underneath, kicks it outside. Johns had a look at it. Now kicks it out, finds Leaker. Leaker to his left. Drives in, kicks it out, goes to Johns, puts up a 3, no good. Leaves that one short. Rebound comes away to Hamilton, and a foul called on the floor. Right now is that part of the games. I mean, you're in another close game if you're Gainesville. They just won a close one last night with Sparta, and you know what was going to be a battle.
Yeah.
Now you're here, and you're tied up at 47 with 3 minutes left in a game. You wonder what their legs are like here at the end of this game. Looks over to Johns. Johns works from outside. Looks to the near side. McGee for 3. A little long on this one. Tipped up. Hamilton comes away with it and then fouled. Went from not much foul trouble to some foul trouble now. You have Sam Peterson out there with 4. Now Brylan Mayberry picks up another one. Oh, no, they're going to give that to Carson Allen. Sorry. I thought they were going to give that to Brylan.
Timeout called by Gainesville here.
As they take time, we'll take time as well. We're tied up at 47 with 3 minutes left in the game. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 3 minutes left in the game. We're tied up at 47. On the floor right now for the Panthers, Sam Peterson, Carson Allen, Bradley Henry, Gatlin Keeling, and Brylan Mayberry. Gainesville has the basketballs. They look to inbound their own baseline here. Looks to get this thing in. Finds McGee outside. Johns, far side corner. Johns works to his right. Works out towards midcourt. Brylan Mayberry nearly took that away from him, and another timeout called. They take time. We're going to take time as well. 2:49 left here in the game, tied up at 47. We'll send it back to the studio. You were listening to Panther Basketball on Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Gainesville coming out of another timeout here. McGee gets it into Johns. Johns from the other side. Brings it across midcourt down to 2:45 left in the game. We're tied up at 47. It's a tight one here in the arena. Looks to Hamilton. Hamilton looks to go back to Johns. Instead works to his left. Floater off the right hand. His left short. Rebound comes away to Sam Peterson. Gets it out to Brylan Mayberry. Mayberry brings it to the other side. Mayberry will be fouled. That's going to be on Johns, which that's going to be number 4 on Johns, by the way.
He'll go to the line to shoot.
Now we got to make him pay, though.
Yeah. It's a good strategy if the opposing team can't make the free throws.
So Brylan Mayberry sets up at the free throw line. 2 free throws on the way as we're into the bonus. First one's up and good. Gets a big bounce off the back of the rim. Put some butter on that roll, huh?
That's right. Got his money's worth, that's for sure.
It's a 1-point lead now for the Panthers. Brylan sets up for his second. Second free throw up and no good. Big bounce off the rim. Rebound comes away to McGee. Gets it to Johns, who brings it up midcourt. Johns looks out, top of the key. Goes to Kiger, now to Leaker. Works it back over to Johns. Johns to his right. Gives a spin move. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it out. Hamilton loads up a 3. Shot is up. Shot is short. Takes a bounce around. Brylan Mayberry comes away with the rebound. Gets it out. Goes to Bradley Henry. Henry through traffic. Goes to the hole, and a charge will be called.
15's down.
One-point lead for the Panthers. Henry called for the charge. Ball goes back to Gainesville. That's just the first one on Bradley. 1:56 left here in the game. So they get it in. Looks over to the other side. Johns brings it across midcourt. Johns sets up from the far side. Has Brylan Mayberry in front of him. Johns was looking out to Leaker. Instead works to the other side. Goes to Kiger. Kiger back over to Leaker. Inside to Hamilton. Hamilton looks to the near side. Back to Kiger. Kiger. Floater off the left hand. Up and in. They've had a hard time stopping that shot.
It's been there when they wanted it.
To the other side. Panthers now trail it by 1. Under a minute and a half to play. Goes to Bradley Henry. Backs it up to midcourt. Score here 49-48. Panthers trail it by 1. Bradley Henry with the basketball for the Panthers. Works towards the top. Through some traffic. Goes to the hole and charge called again. Back-to-back charges called on Bradley Henry. Unger set to check in here for the Panthers. 2 fouls now on Bradley. Just a minute 10 left in it. Trailing by 1. Gets it into Johns. Johns brings it up the floor. Johns trying to get it up across midcourt. Gets it across midcourt. Gets around Brylan Mayberry. And a timeout called by Gainesville with 1:01 left in the game. So they take time. We'll take time as well. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Gets it in, goes to Hamilton. Hamilton looks to get this out, hands it off to Johns. Johns, well, a little contact there between Hamilton and Bryland. Bryland trying to come around, poke that thing out. Goes to Hedrick. Hedrick works it out towards midcourt, and a foul will be called. So it's going to be number 4 on Bryland. And now you just put what has been a pretty good shooter in this game at the free throw line for 2.
We're going to see some subs here.
Yep, Sam Peterson coming in. Peyton Shannon coming in as well. Trace DeVries coming in. Free throws up, and he's money. Thought he would be. Keeling, Carson Allen, and Destin Unger all check out. Hedrick sets up, free throws up. Free throw is good, as he's true on both. Hedrick checks out as Kiger checks back in. By the way, the freshman has come off the bench for them, and Hedrick with 16 points make that. It was Bradley Henry. Henry brings it up the floor, brings it across midcourt. Works from outside. Goes to Shannon. Shannon sets his feet, fires a 3, knocks it down. Tied up at 51.
That's who you wanted.
Checked him in, said get down here to the corner and tie this thing up. They'll take time, we'll take time, and we're going to get back to the studio. Tied up at 51, 38 and a half seconds left in the game. As we send it back, you're listening to Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 38 and a half seconds left in the game. We're tied up at 51. Both teams into the bonus, by the way. Peyton Shannon comes in off the bench. Checks in after Hedrick makes both free throws, makes it a 3-point ball game. They come to the other side. Bradley Henry looks over to Shannon, who drills a 3 to tie this one up at 51. Panthers going to bring some pressure here as they try to inbound this one for Gainesville.
This is exactly the same way the previous game ended.
You just don't want to foul him. Gets it in Johns. Johns brings it up the floor here. Have some contact, and they just called Bryland Mayberry on the foul for. Mayberry just fouled out. So 5 fouls now on Bryland as he fouls out. We're tied up at 51, but that's going to put number 33 Kiger at the free throw line. 2 free throws coming. I think Coach O saying, how in the world did that guy make the call when the guy right there 3 feet from him couldn't make it?
Not to mention, he tripped over the kid that was behind him.
First one's up and no good, by the way, for Kiger.
Just go back and watch the video, folks.
Sam Peterson checking in. Trace DeVries checking in as well. Shannon had already checked in as he came in for Bryland Mayberry. Bryland's played a pretty good game. I mean, he wound up with 14 points. Got us in foul trouble late here. I mean, 3 of those fouls came here in the 4th?
Yeah, he got back-to-back right there after the half.
Free throws up and good. Gives Gainesville a 1-point lead. We're going to have a timeout for Gainesville. It's a 1-point ball game. Panthers trail with the basketball. 30 and a half seconds left in this one as we send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 30.5 seconds left in this game. Panthers trail it by 1, 52-51. Rylan Mayberry fouls out. His 5th foul sends Kiger to the line in what was a 51 all game. Kiger goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line to give him a 1-point lead. On the floor right now for the Panthers, Peyton Shannon, Gatling Keeling, as well as Trace DeVries, Sam Peterson, and Bradley Henry. Keeling brings it up the floor, sets up from the top, works to the far side. Down to 21 seconds left, goes to Bradley Henry. Henry's going to back it out. Now down to 15 seconds left. They're going to try to create some space, see if Bradley can get a shot to go, and he just throws this away.
Down to 10.8 seconds.
Is he looking for Gatlin underneath the rim?
I couldn't see.
So you got to get up here and put some pressure, see if you can force a turnover, and if you can't, you're going to have to foul him. Gets it into Johns, and Johns will be fouled here. So they're going to put it on either Gatlin or Peyton, one or the other. They're both there pushing him. Trace DeVries and Sam Peterson set to check right back in. 9.7 seconds left in the game. Brody Emery coming in as well. Sets up for Johns at the free throw line. First one's up and no good. That's a big one. They don't necessarily need a 3. Brody checks in. Sam checks in. It's on the floor now. Trace DeVries, Brody Emery, Peyton Shannon, Bradley Henry, and Sam Peterson. Second one up, in and out, won't go. Tipped around, and Hamilton gets.
Oh, how is that not a foul?
Hamilton gets the rebound. They instantly have to foul him. Wow.
Yeah, you'd have thought he got the offensive, swinging the elbows down there.
Now Sam Peterson is fouled out of this game for the Panthers. Carson Allen checking right back in. Coach O.
He's giving it to him.
Yeah, letting him know. Hamilton sets up his first free throws up and good. Makes it a 2-point ball game. Panthers had the break they needed. He stepped up, missed 2 free throws, had an opportunity to go up and get a rebound. Hamilton comes away with it. He gets fouled. Puts him at the free throw line. This one could make this a 3-point ball game. Sets up, free throws good. It is a 3-point ball game. As they take time, we'll take time as well. Should be the last timeout for Gainesville.
Thank goodness.
7.9 seconds left in this one. Panthers trail it 54-51. We're going to hold this one right here. This game, man, it's had us on the edge. Shannon stepped in and tied this thing up for a little bit. We've struggled at the free throw line, and then we end up committing some fouls here late that's put them there.
Hey, you just got to think that, we hit those free throws kind of down the stretch, we're not in the situation.
Yeah, you've got a real opportunity to come down to the other side, though. You come down there trailing by 2 points, or 1 point it was, and
yeah,
Bradley Henry's got the ball looking for Keeling underneath the basket. Put a little too much zip on it. I don't know if you've seen it coming or what happened there. Maybe thought Bradley was going to go the whole way with it. Throws that one away, have a turnover there in a big moment. Brody Emery on the floor right now for the Panthers. He'll be the one to inbound this one, trying to get it into Bradley Henry. They're going to bring some pressure. Gets it into Henry. Henry brings it up the floor.
5 seconds.
Henry spinning through traffic. Goes over to Brody Emery, who has his shot blocked for 3. As that shot's blocked, this one goes final. Panthers fall to Gainesville. Final score 54-51. We'll send it back to the studio as we'll come back with the postgame show. Keep it right here. It's Big Country 99.